Americas. Our correspondent Ogechukwu Oshi reports.
Concerns over inadequacies in modern hospital equipment, manpower training, and the health workforce in Nigeria's health sector are re-echoed at the ongoing annual convention of the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, taking place in Washington, D.C. These panelists of medical professionals x-rayed the challenges of the sector and how to address it.
We spent 6 months of me leaving my family every month to go to Nigeria and teach the surgeons in Delta State how to do laparoscopy. Again, we weren't as successful as I imagined because the fertile soil did not exist.
Where is the commitment? We've got to create transparency. There has to be capacity in place. And I think other than having a structure, there actually has to be a process with which we can begin to vet. When people are going home, what will you give them? How will they get it? How do you encourage them to come back?
The sentiment expressed here by the panelist is not lost on the renowned author, who is a guest speaker at the event, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She shared her thoughts on how to pull Nigeria's poor health sector out of the woods.
Nigerian healthcare has a long way to go. There are many problems. And one of the reasons I'm here is really because I think it's important to talk about healthcare. And I think AMPA is doing a lot. They have their medical missions, but most of all, they're trying to find ways to improve healthcare delivery, because there's a lot to be done. I feel very passionate about basic things like, I think primary healthcare should be free for all Nigerians. It's a doable thing. It hasn't happened. But I think it can happen.
From Nigeria, the executive chairman of the Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabire-Rewa, while pointing out what the government is doing to improve the health sector, calls for more collaborative efforts.
We're brainstorming, and we have the program called the Diaspora Professional Healthcare Initiative. It's about capacity building. It's about human capital development. It's about working together with those at home to tap into this enormous human resources we have here in the diaspora.
But the implementation of the ideas proffered here rests not just on the federal government alone, but the state and local government as well. Now, with the support of stakeholders from diaspora, Nigeria's ailing health system may gradually get the lifeline it needs. From Washington, D.C., Ogechukwu also reporting for Channels Television News.
Time now for some sports news. Winners of the 2019 Channels International Kids Cup Banham Model Primary School Port Harcourt have been chosen by the Rivers State government to be the first set of kids at the Real Madrid Academy to start in August. The Rivers State Governor Wike made this pledge while receiving the victorious team at the Government House in Port Harcourt. The governor also commended the management of Channels Television for the competition and revealed that the kids from Banham Model will also be visiting Real Madrid for training camp in Spain for 2 weeks during the summer holiday. Rivers United have qualified for the semi-finals of the 2019 Aiteo Cup. Rivers United edged out Lobby Stars 5-4 in penalties after their quarter-final game had ended goalless at full-time. Niger Tornadoes ended the fairy tale run of Smart City also 5-4 on penalties. Calabar Rovers progressed to the last four after beating Benden Insurance on penalties as well. Okano Pillars thrashed Akos Lendi 4-0 to reach the last four. Meanwhile, Rivers United will face Niger Tornadoes in the first semi-final, and Calabar Rovers will confront Kano Pillars in the other semi-final. Wabi Kazri has rescued a point for Tunisia against Mali as they boosted their chances of qualifying for the Africa Cup of Nations last 16. His deflected free kick earned a 1-1 draw that takes the Carthage Eagles second in Group E. Morocco beat Ivory Coast 1-0 to seal their qualification to the last 16. Now, the only goal came through Yusuf En Yassiri as he calmly slotted home following some excellent work from Nordin Amrabat. The Egyptian Football Association has confirmed that Egypt striker Emir Wardia has been welcomed back into the African Nations Cup of 48 hours after he was suspended for disciplinary reasons. And that's a wrap. On the sports news. Gimba will continue with the rest of the news at 10.
And the main news again, President Muhammadu Buhari today called for assistance in technology to effectively man Nigeria's porous borders as part of measures in tackling illicit arms flow into the country. Also today, Southwest leaders gathered in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, for the second time in a week in continuation of the search for solutions to insecurity in the region. That's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for watching. On behalf of all of us here, have a splendid night rest and a great weekend ahead. I am Gimba Omar. Good night.